Right, that's the larger cutout now done, so that makes things a lot more accessible. Yes, that's nice and easy now to get it, the alternator, the aircon pump and the hose routing, which I've just started now. I've got some bits on order, aluminium piping, to try and sort that out. And finally started to rivet on the panels. That's my first panel in. Seems to be okay. Long way to go yet. And at the rear end, I've now got my dry sump tank and remote oil filter. That's going to be the positions they're going to go in, which should make the pipe runs relatively straightforward. Still awaiting the oil cooler, which is going to live in this location here. So this side is going to have all the oil pipes. Also going to put all the fueling over this side as well. And then over on this side, I've got my coolant swirl pot in. So I've made up a bracket for there, so that's nice and high. So the flow should be good for that. Sort of sorted out the pipe work here. Haven't put any heater hoses in yet, so there's nothing on this one or on this one yet, but they've got to run forward. So it's a bit tight down the bottom, but everything misses, so quite pleased with that. Just waiting on a 90-degree elbow for there and a 90-degree elbow on there. That sort of seals up the cooling side of it. As you can see now, the aircon pump is in with the right belt and the alternator's in. I've also made this cutout much larger, because I want to get access to the alternator and aircon pump without taking the engine out. And I've also added a cutout there and one there, so I can access the pulley belts and again the aircon, and also I can access the oil pump. Otherwise it would have been a pretty much impossible job to do. So I think that's about where we are at the moment. Nothing else to report. We will push on. Oh, here's all the other parts which have since arrived. A couple of pumps. One's going to be the transfer pump from the left tank to the right tank. That's going to be the lifter pump from the tank to the swirl pot, which will go through a filter. And then swirl pot through a filter, pump, another filter to the injection system. Then the injection system will return to here. And that point there will go to the tank when this is filled up. That's about it. Thanks for watching again.